Hey everybody, welcome back to Big Red EDC. Well, just want to take a second here and thank just all the members of the community that have loaned knives out to check out. The three two sons you see in front of you come from our good friend Troy, Bad Monkey EDC. I've got knives here from Steve, Copperlight Steve, and I mean, just Andrew Jr. The list goes on and on and on. And I can't mention everybody, or I'm gonna forget somebody, and that would just be terrible. But thank you guys so very much for the opportunity to check out knives that just may not be able to otherwise. So really appreciate it. Thank you so much, Troy, for these especially. Now he sent a lot of knives out just due to time and everything like that, work schedule. I'm headed to Nebraska. I picked out these three. All three TwoSuns. I don't get a lot of TwoSuns on the channel, so really wanted to take a look at some TwoSuns. So, thank you again, Troy, for that opportunity. So, as you can tell by the title, we've got kind of a trifecta of TwoSuns here. We've got three very nice knives. We're just going to take a look at them, check them out, see some of the qualities of them. Now, I really, two of the three I really dig. I'll be perfectly honest with you, and then one is it's kind of half and half. We'll just put it that way. But here you go. You've got the TS116, really nice, elongated. You got the nice kind of grayish blue G10 with a pop of blue there on the pivot collar. Nice blue backspacer there. Very cool. Just kind of gives it some color. Fairly deep carry pocket clip. No recessed pocket clip screws. Have to talk to TwoSun about working on that. No, not really, but it would be cool. Is it a big deal? No, not on this one, because you got plenty of room in underneath that pocket clip right there. And especially, when it's in your pocket, you've got very low profile sticking out there, so nothing too major. Everything is chamfered really well. You can see you've got that texturing on the handle, which gives it a pretty decent grip. Not too bad at all. Centering on this one is good. Now again, these aren't new out of the box. These are Troy's knives, and they were at Zach before they were at me, so just got to throw that out there that, Troy may have tweaked it a little bit. However, make it his, of course. Got a nice flipper tab, got some jimping there, which is pretty good. Detent on this one is pretty good. Nice snap out. Doesn't shake out very easily. This one, man, that hole is it's deep. Oh, but I did it. I actually did it on camera. Yes. I can't believe it. That hole, it's pretty deep. See, I screwed that up. I won't try it again. First time, I never should have tried a second time. I can sometimes, and I did it the first time on camera, so there we go. But then I screwed it up. So anyway, action on this one, again, it's tuned really nicely. Very nice. I'm digging it. Nice drop. Nice little shake. But yeah, not too bad at all. Got a really nice forward finger choil on that. That's a wicked Warncliffe, man. That is a wicked Warny blade right there. And it comes down. Look at that point. Whoo-wee. Yeah, it comes down. Hashtag pokey stabby. Yes, indeed. Absolutely. Nice grind lines on it. 14C on this one. It's a Max Kachik design. Very cool. Look at the grind lines on that. Oh, man. That looks really neat. Like that. Just a little pop. Then, of course, you've got the flat. Really nice overall. Good feeling in hand. Absolutely. Now, overall, you're looking at about... This one's a fairly long knife. You're looking at just over 9 inches. You got about a darn near a 5-inch handle, which is going to give you right about a 4 1/4 inch blade. Cutting edge on it looks to be about 3 and just over 3.5. So, and then your grip length, you're looking at, let me move these up. And then your grip length, you're looking at about 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 3/4 on the grip. So not too bad. I mean, as you can tell, I have plenty of room left over. So those of you with large hands, and then if you choke up, holy crap, you got lots of room on that one. But I like it. It's a more slender handle, fits in my hand really, really nice. As far as that pocket clip goes, not bad. You know, I was a little bit, but just due to the size and where my hand lands on it, it's not really an issue. And I like that. I like that a lot. So in this one, a little bit larger knife serves me fairly well. Now, if it was shorter and I was back on that portion of the clip, yeah, I might not be so happy, you know, because it does stand up so high. But this one, no. I do like the overall feel of this one. And let's take a look. I know it's kind of hard to see. We do have some weight reduction in there. Let's see what the overall weight of it is. There, you can see it. Turn it on there. Overall weight of it, you're looking at 4.2 ounces. So it's got a little heft to it. Not bad, though. 120 grams. It's nothing too major. And then, of course, we'll take a look at the carry. It carries terrific. I love the way this knife carries, honestly. Just a little bit poking out there. Just a little bit. Nothing too major. But overall, yeah, I'm digging on this one. I love the Wharncliffe blade, like I said. The slender handle, ergonomics are really, really nice. Yeah. You can choke up, get a nice grip on that blade. Definitely. Very, very, very happy to be able to see the 116. Now, I did say there was one that I was kind of like half and half on. Well, that would be this next one, the TS132. And you're going to see what I like best right off the bat. This micarta. I really like the colorway on that. That sort of kind of, it's dark brown, dark brown. Kind of, now it's not black. I think it's really, really dark brown. With those really, really interesting, like copper-ish color. Look at that. Look at that liner. Now, it does look like the liners are two different colors. To me, could be the way the light's hitting it, but no, they're two different colors. So that's kind of okay. If they were both this color here, oh man, that would look even better because I really, really like those bronze accents on this color of micarta. Really, really looks nice. You got a black pocket clip there, stainless pocket clip. The micarta, yeah, I am digging that micarta. Got a nice kind of groove milled out of the handle. But overall, really, really liking the handle portion of this knife. Nice shape. You know, you got the little bit of a wave in there. You got some jimping. Lanyard fans, no, I'm sorry. Nothing there for you. Sorry about that, guys. Nice, you do have the black backspacer there. And it might even be, no, it's black. Flipper again on this one. Jimping is done pretty well. Detent, solid. Doesn't shake out with a good hard shake, so that's nice. I like that. Now this is the part where I'm like, okay. You guys know I'm not overly crazy about, you know, the modified Wharncliffe or whatever, you know, you want to call these blade styles. It's just not my thing. Not my interest, but I know a lot of people out there are, so I made sure I wanted to get this one on. Plus, it makes the trifecta, so there you go. D2 blade on this one. Again, you've got some nice grind lines there, as you can see in the reflection. This sort of, I definitely call that a modified Wharncliffe style blade. You got some jimping up there that, again, is done pretty darn well. The Ford choil, it's just big enough for me to use as a finger choil, but there again, I'm right there on the corner of that blade, so I'm kind of, you know, triggering that flipper tab to kind of stay away from it. But you can get a decent grip up. And actually, you know, those bumps in the handle, it does, if you want to get forward, it does lend some help to that. You know, it's just the aesthetics of it is what I'm, you know, it's not my style. That's plain and simple. So on this one, the handle, I'm really digging. The blade, maybe not so much now. This one, oh, this one's a little harder. There it is. Nice. Did it. That detent's pretty stiff. And not stiff, but it's great for that flipper tab. Love that. Spidey flicking for me, see? Oh, I really gotta, now, see? I can't do it now. I'm trying too hard. There it is. And that's what I've learned about Spidey flicking and front flippers. The harder I try, the worse I am. If I just do it and don't think about it, well, it works. And of course, during a review, I'm trying to. So, quick look at what do we got going on here. Overall, you're looking at, what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, you're pushing, oh man, you're pushing, I got to do math. You got 8.5 inch on that one. Your handle, you're coming in at right about maybe 1, 2, 3, 4 3/4, which is going to give you about 3 3/4 inch blade with about a 3.5 inch cutting edge. Your grip length, you're coming in right about, well, from point to point there, you're coming in at right about 3 inches. If you extend it out, you're almost at 4. And as you can see there, my finger kind of rests on that last kind of point right here, which it's not uncomfortable. It's just that's kind of just where my hand rests. Overall, ergonomically, this one is good. I like the handle shape. Like I said, the micarta gives you a really good grip. That clip, I'm kind of, it really just depends on how I can adjust my grip so it's not, but I can still feel it. You know, some people may or may not think it's, you know, a hot spot. Yeah, I could see that. I could see where somebody, right there, it's not too bad. Like I said, I can feel it a little bit right in here, but otherwise, it's not too bad. Nice, hefty blade. The action, like I said, the detent is really good. Nice drop. Again, your choil is forward enough, so it's really, really good in that aspect. And like I said, you can choke up. If you have much larger fingers than me, you might have a little bit more of an issue with that choke up. But overall, it's not bad. Like I said, I'm half and half on this one. I like the handle. You know, the blade, yeah, and there's nothing wrong with the knife. It's made very well. I'm not saying that at all. It's just aesthetic and my preference. That's pretty much what it boils down to. But overall, not too bad. Not too bad at all. And then last but not least, we have the 208. Now, this one might be my favorite of the three, to be perfectly honest with you. And this one's a little hefty. Oh, I forgot to show you. Let's get a weight on the 132, just so you can see what we got there. 148. That would be 5.2 ounces. So it's a little bit heftier. And then, oh, got to show you the carry, too. We can't forget that. Now, this one is not overly deep carry. You do have a decent amount sticking out of your pocket. Again, shape of the handle kind of cuts down on that profile, but not too bad. And this clip I found, I don't know, it's in between. It's in between. It's not too light, could be a little bit heftier on the clip side, so I'll just put it that way. But here you go, back to the 208. Like I said, this is probably my favorite one of the three. As I said, you got the green micarta there. Nice looking knife. Black backspacer. You do have a lanyard post. Deep carry clip. Again, we don't have the recessed screws, but you do have enough standoff there where you do have plenty of room. So again, everything chamfered off very nicely. The construction, your liners do stand a little bit proud, just a hair. Nothing that affects my grip or anything like that, but they do stand just a little bit proud from the scales. But overall, a really, really well. And this one's got some heft to it. Now, you do have a flipper tab. Again, jimping is okay. Not the greatest, but it's all right. Again, another pretty darn good detent. Quick shake. Nope. Didn't come open. Nice centering on this one. Black liners. The drop. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Got a little bit of bounce back there. It's definitely a dropper. Oh, that good thing that was my fingernail. So you really, really have to watch that. Oh, man. I've got myself, as you can see there, I've got myself a couple of times recently. D2 again on this one. Good. I like the shape of the handle. Rounded, rounded. That's my thing. I'm not so much on the angles. Nice clip point blade. Yeah, I said nice clip point blade. Absolutely. Grind lines aren't quite, but you still got some nice lines on it. Good looking. And overall, ergonomically, this one feels pretty darn good. It feels good in hand. Yes, it does. Really, really like the way this feels in hand. Got a nice little choil there. Doesn't go quite out past the plunge grind, so you're going to have to be a little bit careful while sharpening. Nothing too major, but let's see what do we got as overall size on this one. All right, so you're looking at about, here again, you're looking about 8 1/4 inches overall. 4.5 inch, 4.5-ish, little bit more than 4.5 on the handle blade. There again, you're looking at roughly about 3 and pushing 3/4, and then your cutting edge is just over 3.5. Grip length on this one, you're looking at about 3 3/4, and that's how it looks in my 3 3/4 inch hand. This one feels really nice, and I was kind of surprised that pocket clip does stand up, but I can feel it. Yes, absolutely, I can feel that clip, but I'm not calling it a hot spot. It doesn't really bother me at all. Now this one, we do have some weight relief. Oh, you can see that in there. There you go. You can kind of see you do have some weight relief on those scales, but this guy's still got some heft to it. Maybe more of a, a little bit heavier duty. We'll take a look at this one, see what this one weighs out at. So 5.2 or 146 grams on this one. And then this one is a deep carry clip, which I like. Hardly anything, well, nothing. Nothing really showing on that one. And again, there's enough space below that those screw heads, not a big deal. Me and the recessed screws, it just looks better. To me, it's an aesthetics thing. It just looks better. And sometimes stuff does hang up on those if there's not enough room on the screw heads, but this, not an issue with this one. Overall, yeah, I'm thinking this one might be my favorite of the three. And just because I know some of you might think it would probably been the Wharncliffe. Yeah, I don't know. This one just feels... It just feels right. I don't know how to other way to put it. It just feels right. It really does. Nothing wrong with the other two as far as their ergos, other than maybe a little bit with the clip on that one. It just feels good. I mean, that's the easiest way I can put it, guys. Simplest terms. It just feels good in hand. And I really, really like that. And then the action. Hey, yikes. It's a dropper for sure. And that low profile flipper tab, don't have a lot to save you, so you definitely got to get that nail so I don't get the finger. But yeah, I think that's the one, guys. I think that's the one that I like the best. Give you a little open look and kind of side-by-side comparison of all three. There you go. Some really, really nice TwoSun knives, courtesy of our good friend Troy, Bad Monkey EDC. Really, really appreciate, again, the opportunity, Troy. Thank you so very much. I'm going to get these packed up. Hopefully by the time this actually posts, they'll be back on their way to you. I wished I could review them all, man. Just not enough time in the day. I do appreciate the loan. I enjoyed checking them all out. Absolutely, 100%. There again, it just came down to these three. So appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for checking out all these TwoSuns with me. It's a lot of fun. I don't have a lot of TwoSuns on the channel, so anytime I get that opportunity, I take it. Because TwoSun, man, they make a pretty darn good knife. That's just what it boils down to. So, thanks again, guys. Thanks again, Troy. Love you guys. Remember, like, subscribe, leave me that comment. You know I love talking to you. And until next time, I'll talk to y'all later, guys. Bye-bye.